In previous videos, I talked about how to get your real estate license, how to search for leads using different strategies, and now we're gonna dive deep into details about each individual way of gathering new and warm leads. I'm going to start with my favorite lead generation strategy, which is open house. This is how I started my business, and this is where I made my first sales. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and ring the bell so you can be up to date with my new content. Let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Mihai Gutu. I hope your day is going great. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new here and questioning why you should listen to what I'm saying and use these tips in your real estate business, I want to say a little bit about myself and what worked for me and in my business. I'm a top producer in the Greater Seattle area, one of the most competitive markets in US. I've closed over 20 million in sale volume in 2021 alone. I'm a part of the one of fastest growing organization in the EXP Realty, the Wolfpack. The mission of this YouTube channel is to educate new and struggling realtors to achieve their true potential in real estate. First of all, why I started with the open house? In my opinion, open houses are a very valuable way of gathering warm and new leads, and not only. It shows your sphere of influence that are following you on social media, that you are proactive, that you are researching the market, that you are previewing homes, that you are meeting with buyers, lenders, researching school districts, crime rates, and all of the data that home buyers would be interested in. You might ask yourself, but Mihai, how do I get to host an open house if I don't have any listings? Well, this one is a very easy one. There are a lot of open house opportunities in your multiple listing services. What I mean by that is just simply go on your multiple listing services and determine a price range that is very popular in your city. For example, in Seattle area and the suburbs, the most hot price range is from $500,000 to $700,000. When looking for a potential open house opportunity, make sure that the listing is fresh on the market and is priced right. Run some numbers and see if the listing agent made the right decision pricing it in a certain way. Why is this important? Well, any buyer will do a research on that property, and if it's overpriced, they might take it off their buying list. After locating the listing that looks appealing to you is done, call the listing agent and ask to host their listing open. As simple as that. Most of the listing agent will allow you to host their listing open because they might be more experienced agent than you and have a lot of listings, and they don't have time to host their listing open. Or simply because most of buyers want representation on their own and they will not buy a house with a listing agent. After you decided that the home in question is a good candidate for an open house, the next step is preparation. With an open house, there's a lot that goes into preparation, and even more when it comes to follow up. Here's some quick and easy steps to do when getting your house ready for the big day. Make sure to set your open house for an ideal day and time. You don't want to host it in holidays or typically late nights. You'll want to host it when your target buyer would be available, which is typically in weekends. Confirm that your open house is marketed online and looks great with high quality photos. If someone tours the house and wants more information, you'll want to have plenty of ways can find more information online, and just be prepared. Send out invitation and post flyers around the community. Use an old school way of spreading the word by door knocking. Walking around the block and knocking on the doors can help you to secure additional traffic, potential leads, and should be considered an essential element in planting seeds for additional listings or sales. Having a face-to-face connection with nearby homeowners is critical. I've done tons of door knocking myself, even in the rainy Seattle area, and I can say they're very effective. When dispersing your flyers, be sure to be clear about the day and time your open house will be conducted. Later, I'll prepare a separate video about how to properly do door knocking. Next one is get your signs together and ready to go. Do a drive-through of the neighborhood and plan in advance where you'll want your signs to be placed. Plan on putting from 5 to 7 signs. Walk through the house in advance and ask the listing agent for the specifics about the house that only the listing agent and the owner might know. After the preparation is done, next is to get people interested in your open house by using video invites. Send a quick video to relevant people in your database that invites them to this open house specifically. Prepare on social media. Use story to do a step-by-step how you're preparing to host an open house can be incredible in getting buy-in from your followers. Be sure to share your contact information and that of the home. Put signs everywhere. On the day of the open house, put signs everywhere. Don't consider this an open house tip, consider it essential. Ultimately, the point of an open house is to increase visibility and reach as many curious eyes as possible. Well, congrats, you made it to the big day. What are some last minute things that you should do to take an open house from okay to great? First and most important, come 30 minutes before your open house starts. Open some windows if the weather allows you, get some fresh air in the house, turn on the lights in the house, remove any pets, put away personal documents and other private items. If the property is still occupied by the owners, give each room a quick check, hiding clutter, take out the trash, make the house smell good. Put out your signs and get ready mentally. Well, this one is a very important one. I consider 90% of how successful you're gonna be at the open house is your mental attitude. Think that everyone that steps in the house, they love talking to you, they're very open and they're willing to work with you. And most important, believe in this. Make sure to collect information from everyone that visits the home and find an exciting way to do so. For more tips and tricks how to host a perfect open house, reach out to me, I'll be glad to help. If you enjoyed watching this video and you find this information useful, or you just want to support my channel so I keep creating such content, please subscribe and ring the bell. See you in the next one.